So today I'm here in Riverbank, California, standing at the LGI New Homes community. These are some amazing homes with a ton of incentives for buyers. We're going to go through 5 of the floor plans that they have to offer, all of them ranging in size and price, so I'm sure you're going to find one that you love. So let's get started. This is your first time to the channel and you want to learn all about living here in the Central Valley of California, then make sure you hit subscribe and tap that bell for notifications. Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a realtor based out of Turlock, and I love showing you new opportunities such as this one today with these new homes here in Riverbank that are offering so many incentives to you as a buyer. So if you do have any questions about these homes that we see today or the community in general, feel free to book a Zoom call with me, send me a text, just give me a call, and I'd be happy to go over exactly what this community has to offer. So today we're going to be looking at all 5 floor plans that LGI Homes is currently offering. We're going to start at the smallest square footage and make our way up to the biggest square footage, which is over a couple thousand square feet. So you're going to want to make sure you stick around to see that home. Now, this first home I'm at is the Avila floor plan. It's 1122 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. We're going to be looking at this specific home right behind me. Now, the prices for this specific floor plan range from about $508,000 to $520,000. Now, you can see in the community, all the homes are not completely identical to each other. This one, for example, has really nice stucco with the lightish brownish beige color trim. I absolutely love, but you can see the same floor plan right next to us has some of that brickwork on the outside, and then behind me this one has stonework. So even though they're the same floor plan, similar homes, they all have their own unique touch, which is really nice, so it doesn't look so cookie cutter. Now that was the primary bedroom, and even though the home's only 1122 square feet, I am seriously impressed by the size of that walk-in closet. You'll see a lot of very popular features throughout all the model homes that I tour, and it's open floor plan, big walk-in closets, just a really open space for everybody, and these kind of neutral colors, really nice cabinets, and you can just kind of make it your own. Now we're gonna go into the backyard, and you're gonna see that none of the backyards are finished, but these homes do have bigger lot sizes. They range from 5,000 to 6,000. And while that's, not a crazy 1 acre amount, compared to a lot of new build homes, this is a much bigger backyard than you're going to get in some of the other ones. Now we make our way back down the hallway, see the other 2 bedrooms and the other bathroom. But first I want to stop here because you're probably thinking, why are there just random double doors here? This is actually the laundry area. So it's super nice that it's hidden and you can't see it. Plenty of space. I would have actually never even thought this was laundry. So it's super convenient that that's there. And then we do have the access to the garage right here, which is a 2-car. All of these will be 2-car garages. I mean, look at how modern and updated and big that water heater is. Now, what makes buying an LGI home really great, specifically here in this Riverbank community, is all of the amazing incentives they're offering to you as a buyer, specifically having to do with your payment. The biggest one that they are offering is they are buying down the rate for you. What does that mean? They're putting money towards your interest rate to make sure that it's lower. If you're keeping up with the current market, you'll know that interest rates are hovering around in the 6s to 7s, depending on a variety of factors such as your credit. But in this case, they're buying it down, coming to an average of a 5.25% interest rate for the buyers. Now that is absolutely huge. And you can actually have a lower monthly payment, but buy a more expensive home since your interest rate is going to be much lower. So that makes a big difference to your payment. Now, the other thing that they're doing is they are paying for most of your closing costs for you. Closing costs can add up really quickly. And to them, they're saying that you're only going to need about $4,000 out of pocket. That is absolutely huge. Buying a home with only about $4,000 out of pocket is insane. You don't see that all that often. And this is a really great opportunity for you, especially if you just don't have a lot to put down at the moment. Now there are 5 floor plans. All of them do include the kitchen appliances, which are Whirlpool. And something about this community is there is no Melrose tax or HOA here. So no HOA, everyone knows what that is. But if you're not familiar with Melrose, a lot of new communities have an additional tax on top of your property taxes that helps fund the parks, the road infrastructure, things like that. But there is no Melrose here, and that could save you thousands a year on your property taxes compared to some of the other newer communities. So overall, these incentives are huge, and it's not like a one-time incentive where, oh, your first year you're going to have that low interest rate and then your payment's going to shoot up. No, this is for the life of the loan. You do have to use their loan officers, but I highly recommend going that route. This is a huge, huge opportunity for anyone that is a current buyer. So reach out to me and I can discuss some of those incentives more with you. Now we're here at the second floor plan. You're going to see this one kind of similar style to the first one, very similar colors, some of the layout as well too. But this one is actually the most popular floor plan that they're currently offering. This is the Baker floor plan. It's 1,335 square feet, listed at about $537,000, and it's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So let's go check this one out. Now on this one, it's only a couple hundred square feet bigger than the first floor plan, but those 200 extra square feet make a really big difference. You can see even just in the layout of the kitchen and the living room alone. Bedrooms are about the same size. But this one, it has really nice, much bigger laundry room as we saw, as well as a really big walk-in pantry. So this one does have shelves over on the side, but you could easily add more shelves or storage if you wanted to. We're now at our third floor plan we're looking at today, and we are jumping up in size a little bit with this one. This is the Eureka floor plan. It's 1,708 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So we're jumping up in square footage and bedroom count here. So this one is listed with a range of $577,000 up to $587,000. So let's just go take a look inside. When you first come into this home, you can see quite a bit of a change from the first 2 that we looked at. Instead of carpet, we have this really nice LVP flooring, super long hallways, tall, I mean, they all have tall ceilings, but you can just see those extra few hundred square feet, and you're about to see how big of a difference that makes. You see this living space is much bigger, just a lot even more open. We'll take a look at the backyard, and like the others, I don't know the exact lot size, but it ranges from 5,000 to 7,000 square feet. 5 to 6,000 square feet. So we'll just take a look outside, and you'll notice that a lot of these backyards do have this blank slate. You'll notice if you see my other videos about new build homes, pretty much all of them do not have landscaping in the backyard. Why is that? I don't quite know. It's kind of something that you can do on your own. And I like to think of it as it's just a blank slate. You can do whatever your vision, tells you that you want to do. So we'll take a look. And one thing I like about this model home is I feel like the primary bedroom is a little bit more secluded. The other 2 were right off the kitchen. And while this one will be off of the living room, you can see, let me give you an idea of where we're at. Here's the kitchen and the living room. Here is the master bedroom, so just a little bit more private. Now, one other thing I did forget to mention with all of the incentives I talked about earlier is that there is owned solar on this home. Now, if you watch some of my other videos, you'll know that a lot of new build homes and these builders, you are forced to have solar on their home. So after, I want to say it was 2020 or so, California requires new build homes to have a certain amount of solar panels on it. But what do these builders do? They usually make you pay for it. So you either have to lease them or own them, which will up the cost of the home itself. This builder, LGI, already purchased the solar for you. So the price that you see listed is the final sales price. Something that is just annoying about a lot of other new builders is the price that you see listed is not usually a sales price. If you see $500,000, it's probably going to be more if you want to do add-ons, upgrades, if you choose to lease or own your solar. But what you see here with LGI is the final price. We're getting close to the end here, but before we're on our fifth one, we're going to go to our fourth floor plan right now, which is the Imperial model. Now, this one is 1,837 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and the prices range from $583,000 to $603,000. This one's offering some discounts right now. It's normally all at $603,000, so take advantage of that right now. Let's go take a look inside, and you'll see why this is actually probably one of my favorite floor plans that we've seen today. You know, as we go outside, one of the features that makes this floor plan one of my favorites is it actually has a covered patio here. None of the other floor plans has it, only the Imperial. And it's really nice to have a covered patio, especially when it's already built for you in your backyard when it's sunny out. But besides the covered patio, you can see that the rest of the backyard is kind of similar to what we've already seen today. We're now going to look at our fifth and final floor plan. This is the Stinson model. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,208 square feet, and the price ranges, they are offering some discounts right now. It's anywhere from $626,000 to $658,000. So a bit of a range there, but take advantage of some of these discounts. There's not that many left. Now this one, we're going to take a look inside. You're going to be very impressed by the size, and this is the only 2-story home that we're looking at today. So as you can see, like a lot of the other homes, we have a really nice open floor plan. We have in this model a really big, nice island here, as well as pantry, of course, and the connected garage attached. Included appliances here. They're all Whirlpool, like I've mentioned. And like I said, this is the biggest floor plan we're seeing, over 2,000 square feet. So it's just going to have a lot more space. Now, this is the only 2-story home that we're looking at. And this one actually does have a downstairs full bedroom and bathroom. So a big concern, sometimes I have clients that, you know, they want the bigger home, they want more square footage, but they need a bedroom and a bathroom downstairs, whether it's for elderly parents, someone disabled in the family, whatever the reason is that you need a bedroom or bathroom downstairs. There can be a lot, but in this situation, LGI Homes has made sure that they have one downstairs for that specific case. Now, it's not a problem for any of the other homes because they're all single story, But now we're upstairs and take a look around at the other 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Now, something I really like about this is there is an upstairs laundry room. So you don't have to, since most of the bedrooms are up here, you don't have to be hauling your laundry baskets up and down. I want to thank you guys so much for tagging along today. Hope this gave you a better idea of what LGI has to offer here in Riverbank. Now, LGI Homes are offering so many amazing incentives that I really recommend you reaching out to me so we can discuss them if you are wanting a new build or just interested in Riverbank in general. If you do have any questions or just want to talk to me, feel free to send me a text, shoot me an email, book a Zoom meeting with me, and we can go over exactly what it is that you're looking for. Till next time, hope to show you around the valley.